Okay, so every time AYESHA CURRY disrespected Steph Curry, alright? This video is by Jamari, it's your boy Dway's on Blaze. Let's get into it. Excuse the bandage, bruv. My face is falling apart, like literally in real time, bruv. 3D IRL type. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
So throughout my time on Earth, I've gotten to see some of the greatest athletes ever. And sometimes a single individual comes around and changes the game altogether. Someone comes in and dominates in such a way that has you contemplating self-deletion as you hear this against your team.
Curry, way downtown, bang! Bang!
Steph Curry, the greatest three-point shooter of all time. I hate to say it, but he, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors are the sole reason I checked out on the NBA back in around 2018. That is simply how dominant they were.
What a run they went on. What a run.
I don't know if it's just like a light skin thing, as if they are required to go through a humiliation ritual to obtain their powers.
No, light skins are jealous of other light skins. It's kind of what it is. Is Will Smith a light skin?
But I liken Steph to both Patrick Mahomes and Will Smith. We all know that years ago, Patrick's girlfriend at that time, Brittany, was embarrassing him with countless tweets, fan interactions, and videos featuring his worthless brother Jackson.
All those people that doubted us and hated on us and thought we were gonna lose this game. Yes, I did!
What the fuck? Relax. She reminds me of Razzle Khan. What's that chick's name who stole the crypto? Razzle Khan. She's got that same type of energy.
Now, to be completely fair to her, I feel like she has calmed down with most of that and really distanced herself from the sideshow brother. And as for my guy Will, y'all know his legacy was tarnished because his wife loves to emasculate him every chance she gets.
Yeah, but Will definitely threw it away with the with the Chris Rock situation. I think it was like this, but then when the Chris Rock thing happened, it just went to...
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have also talked in the past how Steph's wife AYESHA is yet another one of these women who does this exact same thing. I think the downfall really began the night of June 16th, 2016, when LeBron would score 41 points, evening up the NBA Finals at 3 games apiece, before eventually coming back in historic fashion from being down 3-1 to Steph Curry and the Warriors. Following that night, AYESHA would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it with her own 2 eyes. To me, this was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind, no matter what the cost and how it could affect her husband and his career. Keep in mind, Steph has always kept his head down and his nose clean. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no scandals on or off the court, while also pocketing a cool $1 billion along the way. And I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, everyone loved his family, he was bringing out the baby to the press conference, the wife was doing the cooking show.
Light skin activity.
But it was simply not enough for AYESHA, and over time it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go to die.
Not the table you want to sit at, bro. Throw that table. Actually burn that table, bro. Burn that shit to pieces.
AYESHA went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women...
AYESHA looks like a bit like an off-brand Kardashian vibe. She looks like she's supposed to be in the Kardashians, bruv. I know I look like Sideshow Bob, but I'm just saying.
Out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not even looking. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Now her saying all that while Curry's mom is sitting right next to her is downright insane to me. She even tries to save her by saying, oh, you're not looking for that girl. What does it matter?
Something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not looking.
And keep in mind, they did get married fairly young, so
funny,
maybe
bro.
she did not...
Yo, you're not looking. Shut the fuck up.
Get to experience all of the things that she wanted to, but saying that you crave the attention of other men when you're already a mother and a wife for years at that point is...
She's clearly looking. What do you mean she's not looking? You're not looking. She's looking. She don't notice the attention. No, you're not looking. Nah, she's looking.
Strange. And something that she really should have kept to herself or talked about in private. And that is really going to be a running theme in this video. You know, it's not like it's wrong to have feelings because relationships are complicated and they go through various stages. But hey, here comes Jada to give her some advice.
Because
Oh,
I
no,
dealt with
not
that
Jada.
for years too, like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean,
Because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that, like, someone's looking.
but
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned
That
off,
can- yeah.
right,
That
you're
can get
beautiful.
real
Don't
dangerous.
ever think for 1 minute that it ain't no some men out there looking at you like, I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you
I
who
wish,
knows that
girl.
more than anybody.
Yeah, so Curry's mom even tells her, like, this is a dangerous line to walk.
But
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned
Now, the next instance of embarrassment would occur on yet another daytime talk show, The Real. This clip does go viral time and time again because of what happens after they bring out this old up shirtless dude named Marcel.
Marcel? Marcel?
Don't tell me it's flipping Marcel from Andrew Tate's crew. Oh shit, I almost thought it was, bro.
Now, the hand gesture there
Why is Ayesha so flipping? Oh, exactly. The hand gesture.
just absolutely diabolical.
The hand
And I get that
gesture.
she's like joking, but if the tables turned and Steph was doing the same thing around some cocktail waitress on a podcast, I think that both women and men would think that that shit is pretty wild. And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop. And during this same interview, she would also go on.
Bro, she's clearly not happy. She's clearly not happy. When women do those type of things, it clearly means something's lacking there. Something's lacking, and that's a cry for help. Taking the ring finger off while another man comes through shirtless, that's a cry for help. Because if a real woman respected you, she would not do that shit, bro. She would say, bro, I'm not even gonna let my man think I'm on that type of timing, bro. Weird.
To put Steph's love
Weird.
for feet on display. Yes, I'm serious.
This is gonna turn into a whole other thing, but my husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me just snap this photo and send him a picture of my feet. So I always say, like, when he says to send nudes, like,
Yeah.
that's what he's getting, a picture of my bare feet. I don't know if he's happy about that, but that's okay.
And like I said, there is nothing inherently wrong with him beating his meat to feet, but some things are once again better kept private.
All right, girl, now we know something about him. He likes feet. Sisters. He's going to kill me.
And with these latest antics, it's really only gotten worse.
Foot
As a couple
fetish.
weeks back, Ayesha went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to talk about how she has felt discontent with her life as a mother from time to time, and how it's basically hard to deal with her not being the star of the show.
4 kids.
So she want to throw her backside around in Miami. Is that what she want to do?
Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
And it's fine to look back in retrospect and acknowledge hard moments where maybe you question your life path or your decisions, or maybe even your identity, but later she says this is something that still bothers her till this day.
But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for
Bro,
myself.
why would you have kids with a woman who doesn't prioritize being a mom? Like, surely you'd want to be with a woman who actually wants to be a mom, not with one who's a career girl.
Now,
If I have a career and I'm
Yeah.
not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience
Okay.
that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
And the thing to me is, like, she is a very successful person on her own merit. Like, don't get me wrong, being his wife likely opened most of these doors for her in these situations, but she also hit home runs with her opportunities, having several very successful restaurants. She has also been highlighted time and time again on magazines and
She's
even
gorgeous.
having her own TV
Can't lie.
shows. I'm just saying it's not like she's some silent woman in the corner only there to appease her husband. Yet she still comes off as insecure, but then again, she did say that she thought that she would be the breadwinner, despite also knowing that Curry was going to be a high draft pick making massive waves in college when they met.
Yeah, well, my thing is, women never see it. When you're in the gym, they don't see it. They might date you in the day. Ah, he's cute, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll date him. But they don't really actually think you're going to be this superstar, megastar. Only some will really truly believe that. But I don't think she saw that. I think she was like, oh, maybe he's going to make it to the NBA. Yeah, he's going to play ball. We're going to live nice, cozy. But I'm going to be doing my thing, making my bucks. And then he just became the biggest thing ever, bruh. And then she was like, oh, shit, I know it's going to blow up like this. I didn't expect that.
I didn't know that he was going to end up playing basketball. Like, he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
I don't know, I just don't really understand how someone can come off as so ungrateful after having such a fortunate hand dealt to them in life. Like, she has 1 million times the opportunity that other women have.
Yeah, because she obviously grew up with a silver spoon. That's why. When you grow up with a silver spoon, it's only your expectations in life that matter to you, bro. That's all you care about. Like, everything else, no matter how good you've had it, no matter how much opportunity has been given to you, you'll never see it as that because it was always there. Okay? You can't appreciate what was always there and never left.
About nannies, endless therapy, countless money, and endless doors of opportunity being open to build an identity away from simply being a wife and mother, which it is very apparent to me that Steph has allowed her to explore. And yet she just comes out to crap on it every couple of years. I mean, to me, we all have a role to play in our life and our various relationships, and I don't know if she needed more dating experience or to get out the mud on her own. But to me, she really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband. I mean, you would never catch LeBron's wife on this shit. Out here taking backstage photos with
LeBron wife from the hood. LeBron wife know what good. She know the struggle, bro. She's grateful and thankful. And who is that? Who's that on the far right? Far right. Who is that? Is that Dua Lipa? Who the fuck is that? She cute.
Drake. Like, she won't even take a picture with a male fan because she
far
knows
right,
the
second
narratives
to the
that
right.
can spark from
What
that.
does I say?
And I want to make
Far
it
right,
clear,
not
in
the
no
far
way
right.
am I saying that women need to like sit back and be silent and try and look good, or that they can't have an identity outside of their family or their husband. If anything, I think the exact opposite. I think that those things are very healthy. I'm just saying that it seems like every time she opens her mouth, it's always bad and embarrassing. Like, maybe she just needs to stop doing these interviews. I don't really know what the solution is. But yes, every time she goes viral, it's for something like this. But either way, I do want to know what you guys think about this situation, both men and women. Do you find it to be disrespectful? Do you think she's just like telling her story? Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping.
Thank you, Jabari. We appreciate you, my brother. You know, the struggle, us in the trenches trying to come up. We appreciate you, bruh. We look up and we respect the work you have done. Okay, the work you have set down before us, the road that you have paved for us to walk on, that is lit and guided by your hand of grace. Bruv, I don't know what I'm on about. But yeah, man, Steph Curry's wife, can she stop doing that, please? Stop disrespecting Steph, the GOAT, one of the legends, bro. He did everything he could to make sure you're living a great life. Your kids are living a great life. You guys are living the dream, okay? Stop complaining. Stop having main character syndrome. It's not about you, bruv, okay? You're famous enough on your own, all right? Just indulge, brace, and cover yourself. Cover yourself with the greatness that is of Steph Curry, all right? Embrace it, all right? Lather it on your body, woman. Stop hating on the GOAT, bruh. Stop it. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe, comment, and oh, fuck you, man. Anyway, goodbye.